Previously on the xelutrix.
Grandpa, I'm so sorry! Are you guys okay? My body moved by itself,
Halt, demon. I don't know what you did to my grandson, nor why you attacked my granddaughter. But if you dare take another step closer, I'll make you wish you were back in hell.
Ben asks Grandpa Max to listen to him, but the fire creature takes control of his body once again. He laughs at what Grandpa Max says and takes one step forward, breaking the floor in the process and calling Max a low-bass exorcist as he approaches. But when he least expected it, a blue chain hits him right in the neck, making the creature fly away and hit some trees in the distance. As this is happening, Grandpa Max is praying for the living creatures that are going to be harmed during this fight with the fire creature, whose name is unknown for now.
May God give me the strength to perform this exorcism and give peace to the harmed life during it. Amen.
The creature stands up and screams with full anger at Max. He lunges towards Max and throws two powerful attacks to him. Max's eyes switch from black to blue, and he dodges both of the demon's attacks. Then jumps and starts moving his chains all over the place, getting ready to attack. The demon says that he will let his guard down this time and guards himself. But suddenly, Ben takes control of his body once again. He tells the demon to stop controlling his body, and as he tries to call Grandpa Max, the demon takes control. He is absolutely furious at Ben for intervening in his battle against the exorcist. But with no time for discussion, Max hits him with his blue chains again, making the demon fall to the ground. Max asks the demon about his grandson, Ben. He mentions that if he tells him where Ben is, he's gonna make the exorcism less painful for him. But the demon doesn't pay attention to what Max is saying. He claims that Max isn't as strong as he thinks he is, and also mentions that he used to destroy lots of blue-eyed exorcists when he was younger. Max then says he's running out of patience.
Don't open your mouth if you're not gonna say anything useful. Now tell me where my grandson is, and I'll consider exercising you in a less painful way.
The demon breaks the whole arena and launches it at Max. When Max dodges this, he notices that it was a distraction and that the actual attack was right in his face. But he deflects with his blue chains and shoots them at the demon. The demon dodges and notices a pattern about Max's attacks. They're all long range. The demon takes a step forward once again. He's face to face with Max. He claims that now that he's close, Max will be able to defend himself. But right before attacking Max, Ben regains control of his body and stops the demon from attacking Max. Both Ben and the demon are now fighting each other in order to get control over the body. As this is happening, Max is just thinking about how eccentric and pathetic this demon is because of his behavior. He tries to attack him, but the demon dodges once again. The demon tries to attack, but Ben keeps intervening. He starts to rampage and destroy everything around him. He breaks the ground once again and throws fireballs into the woods. All this destruction and accumulated anger from the demon leave Grandpa Max a little surprised. He admits that it is not a good idea to underestimate this demon, because if one of those attacks gets to hit him, he might actually take a serious amount of damage. As the demon takes control of his body once again, he tries to attack Max with a close-range attack, but suddenly, Max's eyes go from blue to gold. He dodges the demon's attack. The demon is surprised by Max's speed, until he notices how Max's eyes change. He gets shocked by this, and can't believe an exorcist is able to use this kind of power. But as he asks Max what kind of creature it is, he gets punched with Max's chain-wrapped fist. This attack destroys the whole ground they were standing in, but with no time to react, Max charges at another attack once again. Max punches the demon's head as hard as he can. The demon is about to fly away, but Max uses his golden chains to hold him still. Then wraps his chains around his foot, pulls him closer, and kicks him, making the demon stay in the air for a few seconds. As the demon is spinning in the air, Max rapidly uses his golden chains to stake the demon's body. Though Max's body is old, he gets tired, so he switches back to the blue eyes and proceeds to stake the demon's whole body once again. Then jumps behind him while using his chains at the same time, hanging the demon in the process. The demon's not able to fight back, so he just falls to the ground with the chains around his neck, spreading a giant smoke cloud in the whole area in the process. And when the smoke is dissipated, we see Max holding the already defeated demon with his blue chains. He mentions that he didn't know Infernites could bleed. The Infernite opens his eyes once again and tells Max that he doesn't care if he uses golden holy energy or not, that he'll get a proper rematch when the time comes.
You damn old man. I don't care if you can use golden holy energy. I'll get a proper rematch next time.
Enjoy what you got left of life while you can. Exorcist.
After this, the xelutrix runs out of time and transforms back to Ben. In the middle of the transformation, Max gets his guard up because he doesn't know what's going on. He realizes that the demon he was fighting with all along was actually Ben. He tries to call Ben. As he says that it's happening again, his breathing stops. His heart beats rapidly, he begins to sweat and tremble, and at the thought of the probability that his grandson may have died because of him, his heart stops. Ben's eyes suddenly get wider. The light returns to his eyes and he takes a deep breath as he stands up and hugs himself. He can't believe he's finally using his body again. Then he remembers Gwen, whom he had hurt a few moments ago. But when he turns around to tell Grandpa Max about Gwen, Max falls right in front of him. Ben sees his grandpa holding his chest and notices that he's actually having a heart attack. Ben then goes into a state of despair. He turns to Gwen, who was hurt. And the worst thing is that it was actually his fault that she was hurt. And then he turns to Grandpa Max, who was having a heart attack because of him too. Ben had put both of them in danger. It was all his fault. And now, as he tries to think of a way of getting out of this situation, he realizes that he doesn't actually know what to do.
Grandpa, are you? His chest. Is he having a heart attack? What? No. What am I supposed to do?
He starts to cry, but his sadness quickly turns into anguish and fury. He just starts to remember how despite trying to do good deeds and help people, he always gets the opposite results. People call him a criminal, teachers, friends, and even family call him a criminal because he gets in fights he doesn't start. At this moment, we can see how the fight of the first episode had started. Cash was bothering a kid to the point of breaking his video game console, the same console that Ben was using in the first episode. This makes Ben feel empathy for the kids, so he approaches both of them, puts a hand on Cash's shoulder, and tells him that enough is enough, and that he should leave the kid alone, to which Cash responds by pushing him towards the table and starting the fight. Ben raises his left arm and screams in frustration as he hits the ground, cracking it in the process. He looks at his arm, where the xelutrix is, and tells it that everything that's happening is its fault. He stands up and says that he's the one in control now, and that he has no other option but to use the power of the creature that was on his left arm to help both Max and Gwen. But he also admits that as soon as he saves them, he will get rid of the xelutrix on the spot, and he doesn't care if he has to cut off his arm in the process. He's determined to do it. Ben also tries to speak directly to the Infernite that fought with Grandpa Max and injured Gwen. As he lifts both Max and Gwen from the floor and starts walking to the camper, he tells the demon that if he ever tries to hurt them again, he doesn't know how, but he will definitely crush him with his own hand.
Your fault! I am the one in control now. If I want to help them, I'll have no choice but to use this stupid power of yours. If you can understand what I'm saying, listen to me carefully. Once they're safe, I'll get rid of you, even if that means cutting what's left of my arm. And to you, bio trash. I don't know how, but I'll do it. I will crush you with my own hand.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and follow me on social media. I also have a Patreon in which